Little Women is, this is the musical version that's based on the Louisa May Alcott novel of the same name without the musical part. It stays very true to the story, to the original story that was written by Alcott. It takes place between 1863 and 1865 in Concord, Massachusetts and in New York. And it centers around the March family, particularly Jo March.
Jo is a stubborn, and hi Lucy, she's a tomboy who loves to write, and her dream is to become a writer, and she wants to support her family by being published. And she doesn't want to conform to society or do what society tells her. She doesn't want to marry, and she's a defiant person.
And here are some people arriving in for rehearsals. So this is the student director, Marissa. What do you have to say about the show?
I love this show, and everyone in this show makes me really happy.
Yes, this is Josh Ryder.
Pizza, Little Women.
His eyes are really big.
Go to the show, it's good.
The show's amazing and everybody should come, obviously. It's a touching show. Everybody's done lots of hard work on it. We have fight scenes, we have amazing, huge revolving sets, we have awesome costumes, we have an amazing cast, amazing techies. And it's just a great show overall, and it's a lot of fun, and the whole family can come and enjoy it, and it's for an incredibly reasonable price. And what else are you going to do on your Fridays and Saturdays? I mean, seriously.
There's Mitchell Kolos right there doing his thing in the aisle. He's a troll.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell. Hence his name, Mitchell.
Nothing except my hair is just it's feeling really soft right now.
Oh my gosh, the show's incredible. The music is fantastic, which is enough reason to come see it.
Tell us about your character, Aunt March.
Let's see. Aunt March is she's the older character of the show.
Aunt March is a misunderstood character.
Wise beyond her years.
Everyone thinks of her as a witch.
She's trying to control Jo, who is really just not having any of it.
But really deep down inside, she wants to help Jo. She wants to help the March family.
So it's this constant struggle between the two, and it's fun, and it's funny, and it's fun.
Choreography in the dance is pretty awesome. What we do is we're all arranged in a circle. We'll all be dancing around while the principals will be walking along us giving out their lines. So it should be a pretty interesting visual effect.
Greg is my dance partner. His character's name is Edmund, and mine's Victoria. Our characters are going steady, and and we ride in a sleigh with real horses.
Oh, you're riding a sleigh.
Yeah, we ride in a sleigh.
We ride a sleigh. It'd be so cool.
It is.
You ride There's ice skating too. And
no, there's no flying. We have a wonderful time at the ball. Very wonderful time.
Yeah. Can we put a hag in the sled?
What kind of stuff should the audience expect?
Oh, you gotta expect a whole lot of stuff. We got romance, we got comedy, we got sword fights. Who doesn't like sword fights?
Yeah, sword fights pretty tight.
Yeah, it is.
Greer, can you tell us about your ballroom dancer character?
My ballroom dancing character is pretty hardcore. I'm not quite sure what his I'm not quite sure if he's a Union soldier on leave or if he's a pirate yet.
Or if he's a pirate?
He's a pirate. Actually, my third strategy is he's a Canadian lumberjack trying to marry a rich Bostonian socialite so that he can cut down trees and continue his living while still having maids, cooking stuff.
Paula Lavage, and she plays a ballroom dancer, and this is Rachel Bondi, and she plays a hag in Little Women. So, tell me a little bit about your characters.
Oh, well, we're the stars of the show.
No big deal, really.
Yeah, no big deal. We're in 30 seconds on stage. I'm in one scene. Basically what happens is she's a dancer, and then I hate her, so I am the mean hag, and I kill her.
You do?
I do.
Does that happen in the sequel of Little Women?
No. That's what, yeah.
The sequel, that is Cats? Okay, this is Andreas. He plays Laurie. He pleads the fifth, so he won't say anything. He's just gonna stand there and look at the camera awkwardly.
I am Matan, and I play a troll.
It is a big troll.
He also plays a rock.
I play a rock.
Show us your rock form.
Oh, sure.
Whoa, where'd Matan go? There's just this big rock here.
Professor Bear. This is John Stovall, who plays Professor Bear. What do you have to say about the show?
Hi.
This is David Cavagen. He plays Roderigo in the Operatic Tragedy, and I play Braxton in the Operatic Tragedy. Watch out for that sword fight, by the way. Okay, so what do you have to say about the Little Women show?
You should come see it. I mean, it's got me in it. I'm in 2 scenes.
You're in 2 scenes. Great.
So am I.
All right. Oops. Oh dear. All right.
Come see me, and your day will be amazing.
There's all kinds of cool elements about the show. There's sword fighting, there's ice skating, there's SMOD, which is a 16 by 16 foot, 2-story revolvable set piece.
So I hear you're going to add another floor to that?
Yes. Yeah. Well, the floor is added, almost. We're going to add walls, yes, and it has to turn. It's so tall that we had to take the lights off with a second batten there to make room for it. So that's exciting. We're going to see if how the girls do getting up the spiral stairs in hoop skirts.
Well, Tech in general, we have a pretty phenomenal set for the show.
During the process of designing the set for this play, for some reason we decided to go with a giant rotating contraption.
So that in and of itself is a pretty amazing piece of scenery. And we also have platforms and other components that make up the set, which are pretty incredible, especially for high school theater.
How we're going to finish it, I don't know, because we've only got a week left.
In terms of sound, I think that it's going to be pretty cool, just mixing everything together. It'll make it a more intimate experience, and lighting is going to be pretty phenomenal as well.
I just know we're going to be building a structurally sound 2-story giant monstrosity that we call SMOD. You see, after building the giant monstrosity known as SMOD, which rotates, we have to get people to rotate.
Really?
So we found the strongest, most dexterous, athletic people to go move the giant monstrosity.
Yeah, the costumes, Anna Mendelsohn and Abby Deathridge have been fantastic costuming the show. They started in the summer. They have rehearsal skirts for the girls so that they could get used to moving in hoop skirts and that kind of thing. They have changes according to seasons, changes of costumes according to seasons, and they've worked really hard to develop a costume, costumes that are really well suited to the character, to the time period, to the season, to the event. I've been watching them as they're making decisions about what dresses to use for the ball scene, and it's a very short scene, the ballroom scene, where we have 12 ballroom dancers, and but they take that every bit as seriously as they take costuming the principal roles or anybody else.
Tell us about costumes. How awesome are costumes this year?
Wow. Pretty darn awesome.
We have
pretty
hoop
darn
skirts.
awesome.
They're the best they could possibly be. See that? We costumed that right there.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No, it's a lot of fun because we do lots and lots of research, and we do very period stuff, but we also get to do stuff for the operatic tragedy.
Oh yeah, I heard about that operatic tragedy.
You've heard about it?
Yes.
I'm so glad.
But you're not in it, right?
No, of course I'm in it. I'm Braxton.
So we get to do medieval costumes and hags and trolls and knights, but we also get to do ballroom and hoop skirts and...
Oh yeah, ballroom.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard ballroom's gonna be a pretty epic dance.
Oh yeah, it's like, wow.
It's gonna be...
Your jaw will go like from here to like here.
Oh, down to the floor?
Like all the way down there.
But then it would break.
Yeah.
Amy is, she's the youngest sister, and she's sort of a brat and a drama queen and crazy, but she's really fun to play.
Yeah, I heard she's a pyromaniac also.
At one point she's sort of a pyromaniac. She does throw something into the fire, not really because she's obsessed with fire, but more to get back at her sister.
How awesome is the show? Could you...
It's so awesome! Oh, Meg. Meg is the oldest of the sisters, and she's the most romantic. She really just wants to meet a nice man and settle down. But Meg's biggest dream really is just to start a family of her own and really give her children a life that she maybe couldn't have because her father is away at war, and she wants a man who will be there for her children. But at the same time, she wants to be as good of a mother to her children as Marmee has been to her.
The show is pretty awesome. I mean, it's got a 2-story high set. It's not 2 stories yet, but it's looking pretty monstrous. It's got a sword fight that I've already mentioned. It's got singing in it because it's a musical. And it's got some pretty awesome acting and pretty awesome people in the show. I guess all I have to say about Braxton is he's kind of an evil guy. Braxton's pretty nasty, and Rodrigo's the hero who jumps in and stops me from doing evil things. Yeah.
Oh, evil things.
Spoiler alert, I die.
How fun is directing?
Directing is a lot of fun. Until this week, until opening week. No, it's very stressful because like at this level, you kind of have to have your hand in everything a little bit. You know, there's a lot to think about. You know, not just the staging of it, not just working with the actors, which has been great, but also, you know, working with the, you know, coordinating the tech and tickets and programs and, you know, there's all kinds of elements that go into doing a musical production. We have an awesome cast. The Tigers and Butterflies are both fabulous. The Tigers are the understudy cast and the Butterflies are the principal cast. And the understudies have done a fantastic job. They've come to all the rehearsals, learned all the blocking, learned all the songs. They get a guaranteed show November 12th, so come see it twice because they're a fabulous cast too. The ensemble is great. We've got a lot of people in the show, and all of them add something. So it's really cool.
Tell me about your character in Cats.
I'm all the characters.
Everyone, this is Madame de la Beurre, the pumpkin. Mrs. Madame de la Beurre, can you please tell us about the show?
And is for anywhere and anytime and all down there at the show by showing it at the morning announcements. Like, you know, sometimes they'll show like videos during.
I really don't think any of my ideas are getting the proper representation or respect that they deserve, okay?
Shut up, CJ.
Pretty interesting visual effect tonight.
Okay, shut up, CJ. Shut up, CJ. This is a promo. What do you think about our show, Cats?
I think it sucks.
Hey, Mitchell, what do you think about the show, Cats, that we're playing?
I hope everyone comes out and sees Cats. This can be a great performance.
Just stop filming my Adam's apple, David. Stop filming.
You should see Little Women, and here's why. 1.
Take. Ah, God! Get back!